Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick video here on YouTube. I'm not doing like one and then have an intro at the beginning. I'm just gonna throw one out there for you because there's no editorial this morning. I apologize, but I overslept, man. I'm not late for work. I got here on time, but I didn't have time to fit in an editorial. I don't know, man. My alarm. I got this app that's a clock with an alarm on it, and second time this week it didn't go off. I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone. With my alarm. I have an alarm clock that's in the floor of my bedroom. I hate the damn thing. It always falls behind like 8 minutes. I don't know. An electric clock plugged into the wall and still loses time. But I do have in January coming Mexican Riviera cruise. We're going to Mexico in January, me and the wife and the fam. And I'm going to have some cruise videos for you. So if you unsubscribe, you're going to miss all that. But I apologize that there's no editorial this morning. But I do want to chime in really quick. I got a couple of minutes. I don't have a whole lot of time here. I'm going to talk really fast. Um, and say that ask people uh, about justifying bad cop behavior. So I did a video about some cops in Patterson, New Jersey. There's an investigation going on of cops stealing from drug dealers and intimidating people and taking drug money. And one guy beat up a suicidal subject in a hospital. And so I'm getting these trolls, and I don't care about trolls. Trolls are views. Remember that too. If you guys get trolls, just remember they're views. Trolls are views. But they're defending these cops. One, actually, two of them actually said, well, why don't you come down here and film some drug dealers and pimps and hookers and prostitutes and say, I'm putting this on YouTube, see how far that goes. Well, a lot of times pimps and hookers and even people who sell drugs on the corner aren't out there violating people's rights. I know that here locally we do have people that use meth and so forth, users that steal people's property. And I'll tell you what, I ever catch them trying to steal my property, I'm kicking their ass. But so yeah, there's some dirt bags on our side of the law too. But I've recorded police in San Bernardino at midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and they don't bother me. They're like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, sir? All right, man." They just want respect. The cops, they don't just want respect. They want your obedience. In fact, they demand your obedience. So these trolls are defending these cops who broke the law. They're defending a cop who beat the shit out of a suicidal guy while he was laying in a hospital bed. They're defending that. Bootlicking. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just wanted to get your opinions on people who defend bad cop behavior and ask them, why are you defending cops that broke the law and are violating people's civil rights and beating people in hospital beds? Why are you defending that? And saying, why don't you come film these pimps and hookers and drug dealers? See how far that goes. I've recorded cops in front of them in San Bernardino. They're like, how you doing, man? They just want respect. The cops, they don't just want respect, they demand it. Just saying. And by the way, I want to say publicly thank you to a Deputy Wedge from Yucaipa Police Department. My son got in a car accident. Well, somebody backed into his car, and he said, well, I think we have to call the cops to do a report. And the guy's like, I'm not waiting on the cops. Fuck you. And he leaves. And we called the cops and we waited for like 3 hours because they said, well, it's a keep the peace. It's a civil matter. And we were both really upset for having to wait so long. We saw cops going by. While he was waiting, I saw two cops down at 7-Eleven going in for coffee. So we were kind of upset. Deputy Wedge came on shift. 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, he's out there taking a report from my son, which made him feel better. Yeah, I was upset because it was my son. I'll go to battle for my kids. But thank you to that deputy. Great cop. Thumbs up to him. And Defend good cop behavior. See, that's how it works, trolls. You defend good cop behavior, not cops who are breaking the law. They need to get fired. Well, some of them are going to prison. See how that works. They'll be in segregation, the good cop area or the bad cop area. News Now Yucaipa. Sorry for the editorial, but hey, I chimed in with you guys. Hope you guys like it. Talk to you later. I'm going to work to do some customer service.